All right, it's time for another Fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with totem. So I want to do the T-O and maybe, the T-O, and maybe an E at the end, and then we could put another T or an M in there. But I don't know what that would be. Or we could say the E is the lie, and we could do two new letters. Something like token. You know, K isn't great, but sometimes if you get an unusual letter and you get a yellow or a green, it can really limit your possibilities, so it helps you find the lies. So let's go for that. Okay, well, we didn't get that, but we did get one of the T's is a lie, one of the O's is a lie. Everything else is true. Okay, so there's an E, there's an N, and there's either, well, there's definitely an O in the word. There's either a T at the beginning and an O somewhere else, or there's an O second and there's no T. So if there's the T, then we've got E, N, and O to do in something like tenor. That would work. Oh, I thought maybe that was gonna be it. Okay. Well, that didn't really, okay, so still, if the T is first, then, oh, but there's, yes, so one of them has to be a lie. I mean, there could be an R. Could there be, you know, something like trone would work, but that's not a word. Otherwise, the E, N, or O has to be in the right place. We could do like T-E, but then the N would have to be fourth. Something like this, like techno, but there's an H in techno. So not the E, or we could do the N, and then the E would have to be at the end, but then there's no place to put an O. We can't do the E. We can't do the N as a green. The N can't be, that one has to be true. The O here, if that was true, the E would be third or last, but the N, but then the N has to be TN, and that's not gonna work. So I don't think the O can be the lie. I think the E has to be the lie, if the T is true. If the T is true. The E has to be the lie, which means the E is third or fifth. And then the O would have to be third or fifth as well. We do this. We do this. I don't think so. Don't think so. I'm thinking the T is the lie. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the T is the lie. So we've got O, N, and E. And oh, the O has to be second then. The O has to be second. And then we've got N and E. Could we do something like this? I don't really like that. Or the N could be at the beginning, and then the E at the end. Noble would work. Let's go with that. Oh, that was it. Okay. Very nice. Well, I wasn't completely convinced that the T had to be the lie, but it just certainly seemed like it. So it's always tricky when you get a bunch of yellows because there's so many different ways you can do the anagrams. It's hard to rule things out, I guess, as opposed to, you know, a normal Wordle, you're kind of looking for words as opposed to trying to rule out words. So anyways, it's a little bit different, but got there in 3, so I don't feel too bad about that. So anyways, let me know if you have a special totem you like to use when you're solving puzzles, I guess, or something, or if you're a noble person who was solving this. And of course, let me know how your solve went today, and be sure to subscribe for more.